This next meditation is called Being for Yourself. And as we discussed in the very first session, as much as we all like to be happy, sometimes there is actually a resistance inside, which you might have encountered in some of the other meditations that we've done here. To help yourself feel as happy as possible and as grounded in a deep and unshakable and reliable well-being, the first step is to have your own happiness matter. But for some of us, that's easier said than done. This meditation has 4 parts, 2 of which will involve a little writing, so you want to get a pad and some paper ready before we dive in. What we'll be doing is beginning to release the neurological circuitry inhibiting the expression into the world of your true self, and about beginning to strengthen your will for feeding the taproots of your precious life. Okay, here we go. Number 1, we're going to be doing some reflections. And so you might like to pause this program from time to time so you have more time to write. Here we go. How have you been for yourself in your life? In what ways have you helped yourself have a good life? How have you stood up for yourself? And how have you acted like your inner experience of living matters? And now let's look at the other side of the coin. How have you not been for yourself? In what ways have you not helped yourself to have a good life? How have you sold yourself short, not had faith in yourself, lost your nerve? How have you gotten numb to or discounted your actual experience of living? How have you been excessively critical or mean to yourself? And now you can put your paper and pen down, and we're going to do a guided meditation that I call the view from the porch. So first, get a comfortable place to sit and relax. Eyes open or closed, but you might particularly want to have your eyes closed for this meditation. And take a moment to call to mind a basic sense of well-being, of being relaxed in your body, maybe even a quiet, deep-down happiness. Now imagine that you're sitting comfortably somewhere many, many years from now. Let's say in your 90s, with your mind intact, but you're very, very old. And make it concrete for yourself. Imagine that you're sitting in a comfortable location many, many years from now in your 90s, maybe on a porch in a comfortable chair. Get a sense of other people around who care about you. With a sense of vistas before you, like a view down a long valley below. Imagine feeling quite good there on the porch, happy and contented, pleased with your life. And from that place, there on the porch, reflect back on your life as a very old version of yourself. Looking back from your 90s, what will you be happy about regarding your life? What will you feel grateful for? What will you feel has been important in your life, looking back in your 90s? What will you feel have been the important lessons in your life? What will you be glad from the porch that you'd stood up for? In what ways will you be glad that you had acted like your own life mattered, that your happiness mattered? And last, from the porch in your 90s, what will be some of the good wishes that you'll have for the important people that you've known in your life? let go of the view from the porch and come back into a sense of the present time. And consider your own answer to each one of these 5 questions. Is it given to me to avoid illness? Is it given to me to avoid aging? Is it given to me to avoid death? Is it given to me to avoid being separated one way or another, one day from everything I enjoy and love? Is it given to me to avoid inheriting the results, positive and negative, of my actions? And now for the 4th and final step in this meditation, you can open your eyes, if they're not already open, and get your paper and pen or pencil. And you might want to title the page, Resolutions from Now On. And as always, you can stop this program if you want to take more time with any part of this. So I'll focus on just one potential area of your life, but I really recommend that you do this exercise on your own with other areas of resolutions from now on. So when you take into account the 3 things we've done so far, how you've been for yourself in your life and how you haven't, the view from the porch, and the 5 reflections, what do you see that you want to do from now on? The 3 most hopeful words in the English language, from now on, to make your life better, to tend more to the causes of happiness and well-being. There are many areas of life that you can reflect on: health, relationships, career, spiritual life, family, creativity, and so forth. So first, pick one. And then consider these questions. In this area, from now on, how could you stick up for yourself more? In this area, from now on, how could you better fulfill the longings in your heart? In this area, from now on, how could you be more disciplined? From now on, for this area to go better in your life, what do you need to let go of? For this area in your life, from now on, what could you do to get more of the support you need? And last, from now on, related to this area of your life, how could you be more virtuous as you decide that for yourself? For example, in this area, from now on, how could you do no harm to yourself or to others? Or how could you be completely honest? Or on the one side, more restrained when you need to be, or on the other, stronger and more assertive. From now on, more truly supportive of the things that will make your life better and make you feel happier in the major areas of your life.